Something is a little different about this reading because I don't ever, I'm never guided to choose decks prior to, and I was guided to choose decks. So this is a very, very specific message for a specific viewer. So I'm excited to see because of its unusual nature. Presentation. Okay, I intend that this message reach its recipient. Thank you, viewer, for the co-creation of this message. I am truly grateful. Creative forces. Creative forces. Your creativity is endless. The creative power you hold within is far greater than you realize. I cannot even begin to tell you how synchronistic this card is to the energy that I have experienced all morning long, all of the readings that I've done before this one. I started this at 4 a.m. because of how powerful this energy was. Like, it actually got me out of bed in order to do this exact thing. It's interesting that this particular card has one feather on it, the feather of truth, and it is rainbow, actually, which happens to be right here. How cool is that? Okay, so the theme so far this morning has been regarding you being the creator of your reality, the infinite power that you are in this finite experience, right? That I just, wow, that synchronicity is acknowledged, and my awe and amazement and gratitude go to the Most High for that one. Wow. Anything else in this deck? We have Resurrection with the Phoenix, which happens to be in the middle right here. I mean, it's also right here, but like Resurrection with the Phoenix and crystal clear. And I'm not even kidding you. They guided me to get the magic deck, right? I don't even know what that is. It's like, it focuses on different divination techniques and stuff. And you have this magic, this crystal ball. This is amazing. Resurrection, shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you'll rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Recovery, comeback, return. And then we have crystal clear. It's time to see your life and its limitless potential without seeing through rose-tinted glasses. Clarity, certainty, and truth. This is total empowerment. This is beautiful. Complete empowerment. Okay. CRC. Okay. So, are we done with this? We're at the bottom. Okay, and then we have momentum. Keep the momentum going, whether big or small steps. Keep pushing for what you want. Fast paced, charging ahead. Message for somebody. I was going to pass by it and I'm being brought back to it. The combination of inspiration, recovery, and certainty. And if that appears again, we will discuss it. All right, we have a mature man. Card 5. This also indicates boss. This might be important to you. Influential, fatherly, supportive. Could be a teacher, a mentor, a boss. Could be a member of the clergy for some. Okay, we have half truths here. Card 46. Partial truths, get more information, white lies, missing part of the story, cover up, well-intended lies. And then we have main female. The querent, a female, important female in the reading, wife, partner, girlfriend. We have the card direction, card 49, uncharted territory, aligning new experiences, finding your way, inner compass, exploring and searching. I'm going to get one more of these, one more. And timing, 55. 55 is the number of change. Time is important, not too late. Divine timing, trust timing. There's no rush, be present, and delays. Okay. Oh. I'm just going to do one more. Give me one more for this. And then I will let you know what I see. Okay. All right. So, all right. So, prepare. Okay. So, this message is coming to you, is being highlighted through me, for you, co-created, you and I together, right? Your higher self, your intuition is telling you something and you have been ignoring it. Okay. This is not at all where I thought this reading was going to go, but you are being asked at this time to remember who you actually are. Remember your power, your creativity, the way that your earthly experience is created. It was actually from you because of your power. Let me twist out because it's loud. You created a circumstance in your life right now that is giving you an opportunity to rise from the ashes, right? This is it's difficult energy, but it is highly rewarding. It is the breakdown of everything you thought you knew, burning down of all of your constructs that you've created, and rising forged by fire. So it is an event or situation in your life that is, if you want to define it as traumatic, or it's definitely life changing. And sometimes it is in an effort to what a person might perceive as to destroy you, but it is actually there for you to come out a more advanced, more evolved, more in alignment with who you truly are. This message is for not only your knowledge with that talisman card of knowledge, but also for your clarity. The message is to also inspire your recovery. CRC might be initials and they might be important. So what appears to be happening here is that you are, whether consciously or unconsciously, consciously or subconsciously, or you're blocking in some way, there is a deception that is occurring between a prominent male figure in your life and a female, whatever that is to you, whether you happen to be the male or the female or the observer of this deception that is occurring between these two. Being told to let you just sit with that for a minute. This is something that you already knew. Remember that this is not predictive. This is already in your environment. Okay, if it's not yours, leave it. The reason for this message coming at this time, right, is to provide you with clarity, to affirm what you already know. This is knowledge you already had. Okay. The 55 signaling a time of change, great change, possible conflict. This is supposed to be redirecting you with direction here in this compass, and remembering not to rush anything, rushing the process, let it unfold naturally as it is being divinely timed. Okay. During this experience, you're going to be given the momentum. Okay. Yeah, very good. Oh, okay. So the what is occurring here, this must be a pretty substantial relationship to you, because it is opening doorways for you. This is opening different opportunities. This momentum, it's giving you forward momentum along your journey as a resurrected, as a higher level of awareness and understanding, a higher level being. So you have plotted this event for now. Notice the synchronicity between the timing card and this right here, that your time is now, but don't rush the experience, because this is actually a spiritual test of your design. A spiritual test of your design. 11:11, as I said that. Okay. On the other side of this, you are going to be given a fresh start. It's like a fresh start. Take a look at the synchronicity between this crystal ball and a fresh start. You are going to be a whole new, how do I say that? Like a whole new person, or a whole new identity, or a whole new, you're going to be whole, and you're going to be new, and you're going to be refreshed and revived and invigorated. And this is a fresh start for you. I really think that your current relationship, I strongly feel, I'm just going to say it, like I strongly feel that this is, this is infidelity. This is a third party. This is a commitment, committed relationship that you were involved in, whatever your involvement in it or whatnot. This is going to change. This is going to change the way that you currently value or hold, or your belief system in the idea of commitment. And then with independent here, independent and center stage coming at the bottom. Protection. Okay. All right, hold on. You're going too fast. This is your opportunity to reinvent your belief system regarding what commitment is. Okay, with breaking molds and commitment here, this is your opportunity. Okay, it's going to give you a moment to stop and change how you currently view commitment. You have an ideal that, a molded ideal of what commitment looks like, and it is being shattered in this moment. It looks like, with center stage, protection, and independent, that this relationship was preventing you, and thus redirecting you, to make yourself a priority or center stage in all things. This is not a grasp at narcissism or whatever. This is a higher level message for a more evolved being. Okay? This is spirit coming through to tell your higher self, coming through to you, like, I'm telling you and you're not listening. They're not listening. So let's go through another means. So you and I co-created this together in order for you to get this message. You were not putting yourself center stage here. And your higher self is coming in, your team, your guides, your angels are coming in to remove this from you with that Phoenix energy as a form of protection. Yeah. Okay, the first turned over cards. We're going to take the 3. Your person, okay, that might have been what the reason for the unclear path was. I don't believe that this truth, right, that this half-truth, that this affair, this adultery, this, third party, whatever this was, this was not going to come to light on its own, which is interesting because that would have been of your design, with hidden secrets and thwarted plans, and then the unclear path. Like, the reason that this is occurring in this way, and you're using this now moment in the co-creation between you and I in order to make decisions regarding this particular situation, is that there is a part of you, that was not going to address this, which would have further disempowered you. It would have disempowered your soul because you were not, you were currently on a path where you were not going to address this. And that is not the path that you were, that is not your path. Oh, that's a why. Okay, beautiful. All right, so your spiritual test. Delivery of difficult messages always still gets me. I am human, and just I can feel the energy exchange with co-creation is bidirectional. It's not even a word, bidirectional, and I can feel it when I say these and you connect to it. It's like I can feel it. Time isn't real. Linear time isn't real. Spiritual test. You're on the spiritual path, right? To discover your spiritual gifts so that you may grow and evolve spiritually. Remember I said it was synchronistic that this crystal ball brought me to this deck that was talking about tools of divination. So I think that is your gift, your little carrot on the other side. Like I always want to ask spirit, like whenever you guys give me messages, like I really would like, give me something to work towards, you are also, and I think this is more to ease your, such an interesting dynamic because you not only created this situation, right? You're evolved enough to know that you did create the situation, but you had to be reminded that you are the creator of your own reality and that this was a spiritual lesson. You had to kind of be tempted with the gifts that are coming at the end, but you also created this to where, like, this is almost like soothing your, it's getting your ego to, calm the F down and sit down. Have confidence that that karmic justice, right? It is a thing. I have to tell you, this human's personal belief when it comes to karmic justice, you must completely close the cycle for the time clock to start for karmic justice. Just putting it out there. Okay. Yeah, you must have, you hear readers all the time start to get dry or whatever, and they start, throat. It's actually a thing. It's an energetic thing. So I'll kind of explain it. Because of your resistance to wanting to even bring this to light, with whatever cards those were, your resistance, it indicates that you have, the reason that it affects you in this way is because your heart or your intuitive center or this chakra right here is trying to get think heart brain coherence, right? To make a total connection. And the reason we're having issues here in the moment and the inability to speak is because this and this are not currently in alignment, which is why your head was blocking your intuitive expression, right? Because your intuition's like, they're not listening. Like they know it, they're not taking action, they're actually blocking it out altogether. So there's something going on here, a belief system here, there's a reason you're making rational, whatever. Maybe you don't have what I love to call tangible evidence, 3D tangible evidence to support that feeling that you're getting, to support that intuitive hit that you're getting. You're like, I don't have anything in my environment to indicate that this is actually going on, as if you're using that as a security blanket to just disguise what you truly feel, which is the truest of the truths. All right. Okay, so I would like to know what what is on the other side of this? Yeah, this is a shitty thing, but you are fully understand that you not only designed this, but you co-signed on it as well, right? And you understand your responsibility as a conscious creator, right, of your reality. You also know that you have got to calm the fire down. Anything that comes, just breathe. Like just breathe. I can feel the energy picking up, which is cool because I haven't even had my tea yet this morning. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Source, for the synchronicity. I acknowledge it, and I am truly grateful for all of these. I'm so grateful. There it is. Okay. So one of the spiritual gifts that this test will open on the other side of resurrection, right, is psychometry, the sensitivity. Check out the ring. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I want more than that. Please and thank you. Okay. This is going to be very abundant for you, right? This does have coins in it. If this is a marriage, you might, you know, financially benefit in that way. It feels more like, the overwhelming wishbone affirmation. I mean, it might. And then we have communication with dictionary. Oh, okay. All right. Those are not your spiritual gifts. Those are going to be part of your creative resources in order to make this transformation um, um, less intense, right? Is by communicating affirmations of abundance, which is very much in alignment with what the messages have been coming through all morning long, which is that I am presence, that I am. Those are spells. I am, because you are a creator. You are the creator, right? So I am. Make sure when you are stating things, I am. And whatever comes after that needs to be in alignment with the highest version of yourself. 2255 on the timer might be important. Give me, please, another spiritual gift that the viewer is going to receive on the other side of this. Thank you. Foresight. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Okay. So this is going to enhance your psychic abilities. You're going to become more sensitive to like we can call it premonition, you know. Um, you might have already tapped into this, but you dismiss it as just the way that you've been dismissing your intuition. After this Phoenix transformation, after this is resolved and everything, all the energy's really like grounded back, you're going to start really noticing when you are in alignment that you are receiving information. You're becoming more sensitive to things unseen, energies unseen, and for you, they're going to show up more like from a visual perspective. It doesn't mean you're going to be seeing things in your reality, although you might, but it's more like kind of like in a lucid or a semi-dream state. You're going to, there are a lot of different clairs. Go ahead and research them, 24 on the timer there. Research them and see like kind of just it's your oh, you know what? Scrying might be your thing. Yeah, it's kind of like look up scrying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or work on takes use scrying as like a method of meditation, a way of to center yourself, especially when you're feeling very like overwhelmed by by your emotions during this time. Okay, what was the other thing that you asked me to hear? Okay, and what is in like what is the this is the Jungian archetype deck. What major archetype is pertinent to the viewer at this time? What is the focus of the major archetype? Like, what is the major archetype? All right, last shuffle. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know, you like any good reader, right? Any good reader, you will hear them say, you can't make this shit up. Like, you just can't. You just can't. The archetype responsible or the archetype that you are experiencing in your journey at this time is card 8, the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Transformation, inner strength, renewal, symbolizing personal growth through overcoming inner conflicts, rebirth and transformation through the integration of the unconscious. It is synonymous with the card strength, but for you, it is for the Phoenix. You know, I just feel like mic drop here, but they did give me one more deck. So, okay. Yes, I acknowledge all the synchronicities. And I am truly grateful. Closing messages here for the viewer, please. Closing messages. That's really interesting. This is the first time that I've ever used this deck. It was so beautiful when I saw it. When I saw another reader using it, so beautiful. I had to have it, but I have never used it until today. So this might be a first time for you, you know, not the experience that you are currently having, but like a transformation that's powerful. We have the Nine of Wands to the Chariot to Judgment, which is the card right before World, which is the closing out that you need for karmic cycles, you know. Okay, the Nine of Wands. All right, this is an energy of like, yeah, this is a battle. This was going to be a battle. I mean, you already knew that this was occurring. So you started the battle long ago. Like, and yeah, there will be wounds, but what you do with those wounds, whether you allow them to remain open wounds and you contaminate the rest of your experience with it as it oozes and festers and you become septic is, your choice. But I always encourage people to clean them out and energetically heal them and allow them to scar and carry the scars of experience instead of the wounds. It's going to be difficult, right? Or it was difficult. It is difficult. Like it's actually even, it's not difficult. Like, change your definition. It's not difficult. It is contrast. And it is not personal. It is experience. Your willpower with the Chariot right here, this forward movement is bringing you to the reckoning with judgment. Okay. This is just, they're recognizing with this the inner warrior within you, and the power within you. Because I never use the term reckoning for judgment. Ah, I see. because of the correlation between like wanting to close, wanting the karmic justice and the need for the cycle to close with the world. This is your encouragement. It's like the battle isn't over, right? I know you're wounded. I know you're tired. The battle isn't over. There is forward momentum and then the reckoning. Then you will receive the closure and the time clock will punch. In comes karmic justice. Wow. You are unconditionally loved and unconditionally supported by the universe. And I am so grateful for this energetic exchange. This was truly a magnificent, empowering, impactful message. Thank you for the co-creation of it. Thank you for all the benevolent beings that helped guide this act of divination, because this is one of the memory books, I think. Like, I kind of like when they pull the decks for me. That's kind of cool. I think I'm going to request that from now on. All right. My unconditional love to you. Like, my unconditional love to you. You know, when it calms down, when it, you know, when it all smooths out, well after your world card there, you know, hit a reader up. Let me know how it goes, you know, after it's not sensitive, when it's scarred over, like when it's a scar. By all means, please reach out. Keep it in the mind. Keep it somewhere in your memory banks that was like, yeah, I really wasn't listening to my intuition, and then this ridiculous YouTube reader had the most amazing message that transformed my world. Not me, but you listening to you through a reflection of you is how it happened. Okay, I'll stop babbling. I'm going to go have tea and actually wake up now. My unconditional love to you. Until next time, take care.